So hey, and welcome back. So let's continue with selectors. And I do believe that selectors are one of the most important things in CSS, because if you don't select an element rightly, it will never ever get styled. Especially if you have lots of different elements on your page, some are nested within others. Selectors are what will enable you to style those elements. Coming back here in the browser, you'll see that this and this have the same background, and that is because we gave them the same class. So a class can apply to as many elements as you want. So I want to go and remove some of this styling. So if I come here into style, so that I will comment that one out, and this is how you add comments in CSS. So if you want to add comment on Sublime Text, you'll just select that element and press Ctrl and the /. So this is what the / looks like on your keyboard. So I will also come here and Ctrl /. That will add the comments for me. Ctrl S and then come back, reload this. Yes, that's okay. I can leave this for now because I want to use it to illustrate this. You can see this and this are just the same color. So if I come back here, we want to go deeper about selectors. So the first thing, I want to copy this, the full thing, and I want to paste it right under here, and I want to separate them using HR tag. So this is just an horizontal line. So if I come back into the browser and I reload, you'll see we now have these navs. Let me add HR there. I will add HR. So the first selector that I want to look at here is how can I style these nav items, just affecting this one. For this, I will use what I call combination selectors. So I'm going to select the A tag here and just style it for this particular class. So before I change anything, let's look at some selectors here. So this space selector A space E, this one selects the descendants. So everything that is under A, that maybe this is a class, or maybe this is a tag, or it is an ID. This can also be a tag, ID, whatever it is. So it will affect all of these elements that are children of this, whether they're children, grandchildren, as long as it is under this, whether this is a class, an ID, or a tag, it will be affected by the styles declared. So we can use this. An example is here. So if we come to .nav and then we give A, so this one will affect all the A elements that are under .nav. If they are under that class, they will be affected. So let's give it this class and see if there will be any change. So you can see that one affects this, and it does not affect the other A elements. So it only affected the first one. So basically, what this does is all A elements that are within the .nav class will be affected by the style that is here. If you have different IDs for different pages, let's say this is for a content page and another one maybe has images, you can use this ID content, and then you'll come and maybe you want to affect all paragraphs, whether they are children or sub-children or grandchildren. This is how you can do it for this particular page. And then maybe you have another page also has paragraphs, but that is now content 2. So you can affect all paragraphs under content 2 using this. I hope you're understanding it. If you don't understand it, I have this link here. You can just go to this link. Just go to this link or just search for CSS selectors. You'll get a lot of information about this. So in the next video, let's continue by looking at some more selectors. I will see you then.